Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to American Truck Simulator for our next load here. So as I was a little bit concerned, you can see there's only two little squares at the bottom of the scroll bar for Winnemucca options. Everything outside of this starts taking me up to Idaho and Oregon and stuff like that, which is not a direction I want to go at this point. So we're going to go ahead and we'll take this load, this backhoe loader, for a good amount of cash to ELKO and have a pretty short episode this time. So let's get going. Alright, so let me take a look. So we literally just need to move over kind of 2 spaces here. Because I'm like, yeah, I think I'm within this location. And so we'll move over a bit. It's going to be a bit challenging because, again, it's a kind of a blind spot. We'll see what we can do with a blind side turn, and we'll go from there, I guess. But I suppose I can peek out real quick. Nope, we gotta go way farther forward than I thought. So let's do that. I forgot we got that weird unknown sound here, and I don't know what it is. Alright, so we'll get ourselves over there. And now I'll start to... Oh goodness, this is terrible. I don't think we did anything like what we needed to do. No. Trying to figure out the best way to do this to not drive all of us crazy. It's going to be a half-hour episode with me in the yard here. Because, yeah, I don't know that I can really tell. I mean, I'll look in my mirror, but the problem is, like, see, we go off the mirror really, really fast. And now I'm sure I'm hitting the building. Yep. So, see what we can do. Ah, boy, oh boy. I'm just seeing if I can, like, clear the building. Because if I can do that, at least, then I can start to turn. I think we're scratching along the doorway. So I'm going to go this way, because if nothing else, I can... Did I just hit something? Are you kidding me? Not yet, but... So it's just warning me that we will be doing that. I don't have a whole lot of movement here. So we'll just keep playing with this a bit. And then maybe we can, because yeah, at this point I'm pointed the wrong way, so my goodness. Not sure what I can do here. Because yeah, I'm not sure I can get past that trailer. Let's see, if I go over here, because now at least I've got a visual. I just don't know. I don't know that I can get enough. Alright, well, we just hit that building nicely. Oh my god. Can't take me anywhere. Alright, I gotta go this way. So, we'll see if I can kind of overturn it. Alright. try to get ourselves in there, and hopefully this will work out decently. Probably will not, because, you know, why would it, right? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, I think we'll be good here. Finally. Probably, what, 5 minutes at least? Feels like 10, but it's probably not that bad. Alright. So, let's get loaded. And yeah, looks like about 5 minutes of screwing around in the yard just to move over a few feet. So, we've got our backhoe loader. Again, we're just going 106 miles. So, nice, easy run from one town to the next. Just kind of head over that way a bit.
Turn right.
Yeah, we're already in the middle of the road. So, we'll just make the turn, get going.
Get ready to turn right.
So I'm sure we got to get to the highway entrance. There is where we're headed. All right, good timing. Didn't have to fully stop. But good news is we get around the block a little bit here.
Keep left, and then turn left.
All right. Is this a light or just, it's just a stop sign? Okay.
Turn left.
All right. He's good. I don't see anybody coming. So we're going to assume we're good. Get through here before he shows up so that we can straighten things out. He's hauling a piece of construction equipment too. I think it's more than a backhoe loader though.
Right.
And, you know, makes sense. We'll now keep going
right.
further east. So no announcements or anything that I've seen since last time indicating, you know, no dates released, I guess is what I'm getting at. Obviously they keep releasing, you know, things from Iowa, things from Illinois, you know, that they're showing us. I think they might have even done a Louisiana one. So I think at this point, yes, like literally everything has showed up. Alright, get ourselves up there. He's got some big pipes. I've been behind trucks with that. Those things are crazy. I'm always like, really? Those straps are just holding those before they roll off and like crush my car? Just never gives me comfort. But ELKO's a mere 90 miles away at this point. But we are going uphill, so the hauling is a little bit challenging, obviously. Yeah, I will not miss being out of the desert, as when we talked last time. It's just really, there's just nothing to look at. You've got scrub bushes and sand. Alright. Yeah, we did have a load we could have taken up to Jackpot, but I think Jackpot is just like Winnemucca. I think ELKO at least has a lot of industry in it, so I'm hopeful that from ELKO we'll have some choices. Again, we kind of want to keep heading east. We don't necessarily have to go straight east. We can go up or down. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, going up to Idaho and Oregon was just really getting far away. I mean, I'd prefer to go kind of southeast, but beggars can't be choosers. We can only take the jobs we've got available to us. Alright, a little bit of a tunnel. Maybe we'll come out on the other side and we'll be out of the desert and we'll be in the green. No, it's too short for that, I would think, but stranger things have happened, because keep in mind this is probably like 20 miles in real time. No, we're still in the desert. Alright, we're finally up to speed. I mean, I know we're hauling something pretty heavy, but now we're, of course, riding the brake down the hill to not go more than 65, and then we're probably going to struggle to get up the hill. You know how that's going to go. Let's see, we're still staying at 65, that's good. Somehow we're slowing down again. It didn't look like we were going downhill, it looked like we were at best leveling out. I don't know how I'm getting over on the rumble strips. I mean, I'm thinking I'm positioned properly in the lane, but clearly the rumble strips disagree with me. So yeah, and this is not an interstate, so this is just, you know, a primary roadway, I guess, is what it would be called. So it's obviously like an interstate from the travel standpoint, but from that, that's why, you know, why it meanders more and all that. And it looks like the rumble strips are further away, but they're clearly right on the painted line. Oh, highway patrol. No lights though, so somewhat unmarked, but not entirely. Obviously he's thoroughly painted up with highway patrol, which is how I knew. Because yeah, I've been to ELKO before, but I mean, I've been to a lot of places before in the truck sims. It's hard to keep them all straight because you're not doing them that regularly, but I do think it's still well in the desert. Because even into Colorado, like, until you get on the other side of the Rockies, it's really desert on this side. It's just, I mean, I don't care. Obviously we have room, but it's just annoying to be that far over and constantly hitting that. But I saw the flag for a brief moment. I do think there's only one exit for ELKO. It's interesting. I didn't think we had anything. We must have come
Keep right.
to ELKO and
right.
done something before. Who knew? Clearly the game knew.
Exit right.
Alright, so we're at 100. I think we had 109. I know we gotta go left, so...
Turn left.
Okay. So I was gonna say, it says ELKO's to the right, so it had me a little confused, but there's just not another town nearby. Man, it was hard to see with that fencing there. I was kind of thrown a little. I'm like, there is someone there, and I'm like, but there isn't. But there is. But there isn't. Interesting rest area.
Turn left.
I don't think we need it. Oh, I'm supposed to turn left.
Recomputing.
Oh boy.
Turn left.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I'm glad. Alright, thank goodness. I'm like, does it not connect? Because I was worried this just went to this delivery point, and I was getting ready to make a U-turn, which is why I was swinging out right. I'm like, I'd rather not do that. Yeah, I just assumed, since I couldn't even see it, that I just had to go straight for a while. I didn't realize this was going to take me over to a secondary road.
Right.
But obviously it is.
Turn right.
Alright. Nobody coming from the right. I can't tell if anyone's coming from the left. Alright, we're good. Oh, that backhoe behind me just freaked me out. I thought there was like someone right there. I'm like, yeah, it's on my trailer. So, kind of funny. Alright. BHP.
Turn right.
I think think I remember that. It was like, I don't know. I'm not going to guess.
Turn right.
But I think with the real companies, yeah, I think it used to be spelled out when we had the other mod, but with this mod, I think they've just made it BHP. So I don't know if it's like attached to Halliburton related to it or not. So, don't know if it's oil and gas or just mining, but either way, clearly, this is why. Alright, so we gotta go this way.
You have arrived at your destination.
So yeah, we've been to stuff like this where it's kind of one way around. But yeah, mines usually make a good amount of money. So, just trying to see if I can see where we need to drop this. Might be up the hill and then in that little spot up there. It tends to be, yep, that'll be where it is. Yep, you can see the front of it. This is a bit challenging to get into these, so we'll see. See how we can do here. Alright. So, let's see if we can jiggle around our view constantly, because, you know, you guys love that, I know. Let's get away from the fence. Come on. I'm not moving my head at all, so it's weird. Because obviously the webcam's mounted where it's mounted on, or sitting on top of the thing, but it makes it seem like I'm turning, and I promise you, I'm not. I think I got... No, this is not good. Got way too close to the, way too close to the fence. Partially because I'm just screwed up in what I'm seeing. But it also is a bit of a turn to get into this space, so... Man, it's still not enough. So, great. We got trailer damage because we hit the fence. So yeah, I was just gonna say, I think I am going to need to repair soon, because I'm getting a little bit. You can see the red, like my wheels, and we're up to the bumper. No. Just come out. Just seems like I shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know what the angle should be for this thing. Because, yeah, now I think I'm literally on the fence. So, it's like, I don't know if I can get the angle I need. Let me pull way out. I gotta do this differently. I just got myself way too close, is what ended up happening. So remember when I said it wasn't easy? I wasn't kidding. Especially when I don't know what I'm doing. Again, hundreds, if not, it's probably not been thousands, but hundreds of jobs. And I cannot keep track of which way I need to turn to get places. It's pathetic. Alright, and this, because it looks like this is too far, but I think this is what I need with the angles I've got. I am not turning my head, I promise you. Alright, so I think we're finally getting the angle we need. So hopefully we can get in here properly. Come on. Don't make me reposition. It's like uphill, so it's not enjoying this. Alright. I was beginning to wonder, I really was. Alright, so it is shorter. Still about 20 minutes or so, but it seemed like an eternity. That was not a fun run. Alright, so another one in the books. We'll be back next time to continue moving east. Again, we're trying to get over to Missouri to start kind of taking a look a little bit of that. And, you know, in anticipation that I'm thinking, in probably for sure in the next month or two, I'm thinking we're going to get another announcement sometime in the summer around June or something about the next state coming out. I'm still holding out. Like, I would really love them to do the 2 Dakotas together and announce that, but I don't know that they will. So, time will tell. As always, if you've enjoyed this, haven't dropped a like or subscribe, please consider that, and I will see you next time.